What's up, YouTube? It's Jake from JP Trading Cards here, and today I'm bringing you guys my Dark Magician deck profile. So, obviously, Dark Magician, but this is a Dark Magician with Dark Magician Girl deck profile. I felt that that'd be pretty cool to make, and I haven't seen too many videos on it, so here we are. Also, I want to note that I finally have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Playmat. Sadly, no more Swampert. As much as I love my Swampert, I have a new playmat. On Instagram, actually, I had one of my followers make it for me. So if you want a custom playmat, please message me or comment on the video for the dude's info. He was great to work with. The playmat is fantastic. I'll give you guys a good look at it. So it is a Rainbow Dragon, Blue Eyes, and Stardust playmat. So that's like the full view. There's a little crease from the folding, but obviously that can be flattened out. So pretty sick. Those are my three favorite monsters, and I was like, you know what? Let me get one all combined. So if you guys are excited for the Dark Magician playmat profile, please smash that like button, please smash that subscribe button, and let's get started. Alright guys, so of course, it wouldn't be a Dark Magician deck profile without your triple Dark Magicians. Then, like I said earlier, we're running 3 Dark Magician Girls. So, Dark Magician Girl gains 300 attack for every Dark Magician or Magician of Black Chaos in either player's graveyard. So, it can gain a possible 900 attack. Next, so that's it for the Dark Magician Girl. Next, I'm running 3 Magician Rods. So, Magician Rod is that when this card's normal summon, you can basically add a Dark Magician spell or trap. So adds Magician Circle, adds any of like your Dark Magic attack, 1,000 Knives, all that good stuff. So that's great because it searches out your basically 2 best cards in the deck. And then during your opponent's turn, if you activate a spell or trap, while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, tribute 1 spellcaster, and then you can add this card to your hand. So I personally don't use that second effect as much, just because all the other spellcasters are a lot stronger, like Magician of Dark Illusion. 2 of these bad boys, and then so this card becomes Dark Magician on the field, and you can only use 1 of the effects per turn. So during your opponent's turn, if you activate a spell trap or effect, then you can special summon it. So, you know, if you activate Magician Navigation, or if you activate Eternal Soul, you can special summon this from your hand. Then, if you activate a spell trap card or effect while this card is face up on your field, except during damage step, of course, you can target 1 Dark Magician in your graveyard and special summon it. So I found that I've been using that second effect a lot when he's on the field to search out, what's it called? Or, sorry, to special summon your Dark Magicians from the grave. Next, I'm running 2 of Apprentice Illusion Magician. Wow, that was hard to say. Alright, so Apprentice's effect is that if this card, you can special summon it by discarding 1 card from your hand, and then when it's normal or special summon, add a Dark Magician from your deck to your hand. So when it's summoned, you can search out your Dark Magicians, and then during damage calc, if your spellcaster battles an opponent's monster, send this card from your hand to hand or field to the graveyard, and then that gains 2,000 attack. So that's pretty good as well. Next, for the 1-ofs of the Dark Magicians, I'm running 1 Magician's Robe. So, Robe is that during your opponent's turn, you can discard a spell or trap card, and then special summon 1 Dark Magician from your deck. during your opponent's turn, if you activate a spell trap or effect when this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. So only one of him. I just find that its effect is just okay, you know. Obviously the special summon is great from your deck, but you don't always want to discard any of your spell or traps. So now for another one Dark Magician of Chaos. So during the end phase, if this card was normal or special summon, target one spell or trap in your graveyard and add it back to your hand. So that's really good, and it can be easily special summoned with this card, which I'll get into later. So it's a pretty easy special summon, only one of, and then I am running one Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. Obviously searches out your spell books, and then a little twist in the deck, I'm running two Buster Bladers. So I wanted to, I don't really like to run hand traps. I know that's obviously not great for meta, but more of a casual player, and I find the Buster Blader with Polymerization into Dark Paladin as a sweet combo, so that's why I have him. That's it for the monsters. Let's move on to the spells. Alright, kicking off the spells with the best spell in the deck, we have Dark Magical Circle. So, it looks at the top 3 cards of your deck, and then you can add one Dark Magician or one spell or trap that has Dark Magician in its name, in its text, and add it to your hand. Then, if Dark Magician is normal or special summon to your field, you can target one card your opponent controls and banish it. So, just an epic card. Next, 2 Sage Stones. If you control a Dark Magician Girl, special summon a Dark Magician. Pot of Duality, draw power. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add one to your hand, and then shuffle them back to your deck. The other 2 Spellbook of Knowledge. So you send to the graveyard either one spellcaster monster you control or one spellbook card from your hand or face up on the field, and you can draw 2 cards. So draw power. Double Eye of Timaeus for all the fusions. Now for the one-ofs. One Magical Dimension. So if you control a spellcaster monster, target one monster you control, tribute that, then special summon one spellcaster from your hand. So a great way to special summon your Dark Magicians. One Illusion Magic, tribute one spellcaster monster, add 2 copies of Dark Magician from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So adding Dark Magician back. Dark Burning Magic. If you control monsters whose names are Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, destroy all cards your opponent controls. Sweet card. Dark Magic Attack. If you control Dark Magician, destroy all spell traps on your opponent controls. 1,000 Knives. If you control Dark Magician, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. So those are all destruction cards. I am running one Dedication Through Light and Darkness. So tribute a Dark Magician and special summon Dark Magician of Chaos from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So just really awesome. Next, I am running one Polymerization. So obviously fusion summon, and then one Emblem of Dragon Destroyer to search out your Buster Bladers. That's it for the spells. Let's move on to the traps. Now finally, the traps. So I'm running 2 traps, or 2 sets of traps, and these are some of the best cards in the deck. I'm running a set of Magician Navigation. So its effect is special summon one Dark Magician from your hand, then special summon one level 7 or lower Dark Spellcaster monster from your deck. If you control Dark Magician, except the turn this was this card was sent to the graveyard, banish this card from your graveyard, target one face-up spell or trap your opponent controls, and its effects are negated. So it's just broken. Then a set of Eternal Soul. These 2 cards are just epic. Eternal Soul is every Dark Magician in your monster zone is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. First off, that's sweet. And then if this face-up card leaves the field, destroy all monsters you control. You can only use this one of these effects. Special summon one Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard. Easy special summon, and then add one Dark Magician, Dark Magic attack or 1,000 Knives from your deck to your hand. So 6 amazing cards and great easy ways to special summon Dark Magician. That's it for the traps and the main deck. Let's move on to the extra deck. Alright guys, to kick off the extra deck, I'm running one Link monster. That is Akashic Magician. So, because it's a spellcaster, it can kind of be used to some of the other monster effects in the deck. And that when this card, basically this arrow, points to one of my opponent's monsters, I can return it to the hand. Next, Big Eye, take control of your opponent's monster. Double Ebon High Magician. So Ebon High's effect is pretty cool, is that you can, when this card has material on it, you can activate a quick play spell or a trap card from your hand during your opponent's turn by detaching a material. So that's really good that you can activate a trap from your hand, with Eternal Soul or Magician Navigation. Either one are really good cards to use this effect off of. And then if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Dark Spellcaster from your deck. So that's also sweet. And then destroy one card on the field. So if it's gone, it's an easy Dark Magician. Next, I'm running 2 Ebon Illusion Magicians. So you can detach a material from this card, special summon a spellcaster, normal monster, aka your Dark Magician from your hand or deck. And then when a normal monster, spellcaster normal, aka your Dark Magician, declares an attack, target one card your opponent controls, and you can banish it. So that's just dope. Now going into our fusions, we got one Dark Paladin. That's what the Buster Bladers are for. So when a spell card is activated, you can discard one card and negate and destroy that card. Then its second effect is kind of duel specific, where you can it gains 500 attack for each dragon monster on the field and in the graveyard. So say you're playing Blue Eyes, Galaxy Eyes, Rockets, any of those, you can bring out Dark Paladin and go to town with that 500 attack, especially Blue Eyes, Galaxy Eyes, or Red Eyes too. They dump cards to the grave. The Rockets with Link summoning, if they have a Warlord, if you can summon your Dark Paladin, that's 2,000 attack right there. Now we have the Eye of Timaeus fusions, and these are personally my favorite extra monsters to go out to. One, Amulet Dragon. So if this card is special summon, you can target any number of spells in any graveyard and banish them. And if you do, it gains 100 attack for each. And then if this card is destroyed, you can target one spellcaster monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So bring your Dark Magician back. Next, Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight, must be fusion summoned with Dark Magician Girl and Timaeus. Or, obviously Timaeus. Once per turn, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one face-up card on the field, destroy it. I know I've actually won a game because of this card. And now, finally, we have Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. So, Dark Magician and Eye of Timaeus. This card becomes Dark Magician while on the field or in the graveyard. Your opponent cannot target spell or traps you control with card effects. Dark Magician, Magical Circle, Eternal Soul, Magician Navigation. This card is epic. And they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So that's it for the deck profile, guys. I hope you like it. If you did, please smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and Jake is out.